NPC.
Yeah,
So,
obviously.
we did tell you when we were doing the Sins thing that the next 4 movies were going to be from the Disney Plus thing.
No one said that.
Yeah,
no,
that
we
was
actually
the.
did.
Yeah.
No one.
That's why you picked The Descendants.
That was just because we were talking about Disney that day.
No, we had it up on screen.
Yeah, I know. Because we spoke about Disney.
Yeah,
And
everything
said
ready
the
to
next
go.
4 movies are going to be from the Disney site.
No one said that.
Yes, we fucking did.
I think you need to subscribe and listen to the podcast.
And
Very
I
true.
forget after I listen.
That is also true.
I live in the now.
What about the then?
No, not that one.
He doesn't live in the future either.
So the present?
Fucking
Barely.
past Aaron is always a cunt. Aaron can get fucked.
That's stupid. That's what Arnold used to say. That's future Arnold's problem.
I've
Hate
always
that.
said that.
It's such a dumb mentality.
No, it's not.
It's the dumbest
happy
of
now?
mentality. No.
I'm the worst procrastinator ever. Like, it's always future Aaron's problem.
It worries me how much I think that to myself when I'm supposed to like call up and make an appointment or something, or I'm just meant to do anything. And I'm like, no, that's tomorrow's problem. I'm not worried about that now.
You're like, that's tomorrow's problem.
Tomorrow's problem.
That's my actual motto. It's like, why do today what you can do tomorrow?
Wow.
Can't someone else do it?
Can someone else do
That's
it?
why I had children to get them to do it. Works out, it doesn't work.
No.
Try and make an
Yeah,
army.
instead, now I have to do stuff for them.
You've got to wait and you got to gamble on them, like being little slaves.
You gotta gamble on them.
My friend was like 3 months pregnant, and she's like, "How old do they have to be till you can get them to fetch you drinks?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?"
It'd be easier to train a dog.
They're already doing ads to dissuade you from doing that.
It's pretty funny
Oh, yeah, I
though.
remember that. The whole like the kid grabbing the
Yeah.
father a beard. It's like this is where it starts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, it did start like that while drinking a beer.
You know, while drinking a Red Bull. You're like, kid's gotta be fucking like high on kite.
All right, welcome to the NPCmates podcast, Thingamajiggy. This is episode
Thingamajiggy.
4. It's the 40th one.
Woo.
We're getting on. 10
Yeah,
years.
40th? Maybe
Huh?
the 40th.
I think it's the 40th.
No, it's going to be like the 42nd, maybe?
It says Descendants was the 39th.
Well, I've got this movie down in spot 41. And we did an episode without a movie review.
But we've had a couple of episodes where we do 2 reviews.
I remember 38th podcast was just us hanging out and saying what we're doing.
And how do I have more movies
did that
on
get a
here?
review?
Did that one get a
Because
review?
if that's not in the list, it doesn't count.
Meh. Let's keep going.
Look,
But he's
movies are
got
there.
39 movies.
No, you said
No, he's got 40 movies in the list.
Yeah.
This new one will be 41.
Yeah.
So you're arguing over a missing movie. Tell us what the fucking extra movie is.
Fuck knows. I'll
But
work it
there
out
was
later.
a podcast where we reviewed 2.
Still have a number.
I don't think we did 2
He's
at the
got a
same
list.
time.
Okay, no,
of-
I've worked it out now.
What'd you do wrong?
In one of the lists, I still had the movie that we never actually watched in here.
What was
Ah.
That,
Samsara.
no.
Oh,
it?
one-
Now was good.
The one you chose. Yeah, now is good.
Wow.
It was
fuck
still on
you
the
guys.
list.
All right,
see? That's all I was trying to say.
I knew what you were saying.
Inconsistencies.
All right.
What
The
did-
man complaining about inconsistencies is Aaron.
And the inconsistencies are future Aaron's problem.
Mhm.
Aaron
He's
just
made
likes to
it
complain.
Today, Aaron's problem, and I don't like
To the right, Martin.
What?
Yep. To my left, Missy.
Yep.
You all fucking
Go on.
suck.
Wow. All right. Where's the hostility coming from?
From me.
And who are you?
I'm Kane.
Don't do that. Ugh.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters for supporting this shit show.
Everyone has turned it off now.
If you are listening
Didn't even
via
start
free feeds, leave a review. I will never see it, but that's what the other podcasts say they do. So do that.
Leave a review on someone else's podcast about us.
Yes.
Ooh, that's good.
Just
But that
one of
way,
your
because
favourites.
like they're not going to comment here, so why not just comment on other people's podcasts about us?
Yeah. Bitch about us. Tell
Just
us we're bad.
asking.
Yeah, have you fucking listened to the NPC?
No. Write whatever question you would ask us on another podcast.
You're like, can you review this movie? And I have no idea.
They're like asking about Aaron. They're like, there's no one on this podcast named Aaron.
Not a bad idea. I want to cause some chaos.
I do. Do it tomorrow.
Wow.
This episode is brought to you by MeUndies. No, it's not.
Why, what?
Have you listened? A bunch of podcasts had MeUndies as their sponsors.
What's that?
MeUndies, Dollar Shave Club, stupid
I think
website
they
one.
would be
Wix.
unhappy that we're saying brought to them
Why?
by them.
It's a fake sponsor.
Is a fake sponsor a lawsuit, or is that just a good thing? We're not slandering them,
Yeah, but do they want to be associated with us? I think not.
Yeah.
don't they?
Like fucking Australians? No.
No, I'd give it. I'd say the
Ew.
content more than Australia, but
It's probably the Australian part.
yeah.
You know, half of them over
Like,
there don't believe we're
Martin?
real.
No, thank you. That's it. That's their problem.
You cunt.
Alright, what episode was this one?
You just said.
Number 40.
No, Into the Woods.
But you just said what episode was this one?
Yeah, this is the Into the Woods episode.
Ugh, Dave.
Sitting here watching this, and all I can think of how happy I was making you guys watch this.
Like,
No,
Before we get into it, Into the
disliked it
Woods
as much as I thought.
is 2014. It's more modern than it should have been. Fantasy adventure. It should have musical in there, but okay.
What
Got
music?
a 5.9 on IMDb,
What music?
71 Rotten Tomatoes, and 69 Metacritic, 83 by Google. It's. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
is that
it's
the
because
budget?
people did not expect that. I'm telling
It did quite a bit, 213 million, but I can't see where's the budget at. Budget.
213 million. They paid for everyone to go.
At a budget of 50 million. Not bad.
Not bad. That was just for the cast.
It's definitely for the cast. The cast was
And the giant. Where the fuck do you get giants nowadays?
Well, they're dead now. It'll be CGI from now on.
It's true.
yeah, they've been dead for a while. Jack took him out. Who do we
He's
have in this?
Literally a cunt.
So we had Anna Kendrick. I don't
Pitch
know
Perfect
him.
girl.
James Corden, Emily Blunt, Meryl Streep, Johnny Depp, and they were the main ones.
Do you know anyone else? Did anyone else stand out to you?
Felt like I knew some people.
Because you didn't mention Chris Pine.
Oh yeah, Chris
Wait,
Pine.
why is Chris
and-
Pine not on this?
He is just down more.
Chris
where is
Pine
he?
and who?
You
Who
gotta
was the other
go
one?
see forecast.
Yeah, but the fact he's not one of the top ones is
Yeah, it's weird.
concerning, considering he's up there when it comes to actors. People know of Chris Pine.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
Captain Kirk.
He's in the Star Trek movies. Captain Kirk, Star Trek.
He was in the movie you watched an hour ago.
He's really old now.
What the fuck?
Not Shatner.
The new Kirk.
Yeah, new Kirk.
It took me a while to work
Like
out
New
that was
Coke.
him.
New Kirk. And there's that other guy who's like a dickhead in everything we've seen on Netflix.
Yeah,
The other prince. I don't know his name.
they didn't seem to get names. It's called Rapunzel's Prince. There he is. Go down.
Wait, was it
Okay.
really?
Yeah, Rapunzel's Prince. His name is Billy
Billy's-
Mag.
Yeah, Rapunzel's
Nissan.
prince.
He the douche from like Black Mirror and stuff.
Game Night. He's the dickhead from Game Night who's
Ah.
with the older lady.
He's a professional dickhead.
Yeah.
After we seen him in
Oh,
Maniac,
from
was
Aladdin,
it?
remember? The annoying
Ah.
accent? Oh,
I forgot about
fucking
him. He was the other
hell.
prince.
It's funny.
Ever since we've seen him in all the movies we started noticing him in, he's just played like a dickhead character,
Ugh,
like
he
a
was in
dumbass.
Velvet Buzzsaw. Fuck that movie.
Hey, Velvet Buzzsaw.
No.
I don't remember it. I need to watch it again.
No, you
Actually-
don't.
I've never heard of it.
I've seen that.
Is that the art one?
Yeah.
The where it goes after the artist or something?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, we need to watch that again.
That
Didn't
was-
it have like a bunch of hype behind it? It's got Jake
Bunch of
Gyllenhaal
crazies.
on it, doesn't it? Alright, regardless.
Wrong movie.
Irregardless.
We start talking about Velvet Buzzsaw instead of this.
Into the woods.
Buzzsaw.
Into the woods. Whose suggestion was it?
Mine.
Martin.
Alright, since it was Martin's. Aaron, what are your thoughts on it? What did it do? When the movie started, did you know what you were in for?
Did you know it was a musical?
Well, neither did I.
I definitely knew 18 minutes in when it was still a musical, and not a single word had been spoken.
This was an actual musical where there is more singing in it than there is just normal dialogue.
It was like
Yeah.
a Broadway
It was
thing.
like 18
Yeah.
minutes. Because I told Amy when she came in, I'm like, there's not been any actual
The start,
non-singing.
look, the start one
And then they started actually talking
is a
normally.
stretch.
And Amy's like, you're a fucking liar.
That start song is a stretch because it's one of those where they just sing their dialogue with a background beat
Yeah.
and they call that the song and it just keeps going.
I thought it was the whole movie that way.
It kind of was.
It calmed down.
Pleasantly surprised that there was actually non-singing. Then it was so unexpected it was jarring.
Mm.
Should have sung absolutely everything and committed.
Has anyone actually
And
seen
the
this
beats
movie?
were weird.
Had anyone seen this movie beforehand?
Yes.
So used to?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew what you're in for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
faggots.
Yeah.
Fucking watched it
Aaron,
twice.
move a tad closer to you now.
Can-
I'm gonna stab you in the dick.
With
Ooh.
his dick.
With
What?
a sharp
God.
with your own dick.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's impressive. Alright, yeah, it was a musical.
Yep.
So did any songs stick out to anyone? Because there's one song that stuck out to me, and it's actually my favorite scene.
The whole into
The
the, woods thing.
princes.
The Princes.
The princes.
I knew it was the princes. Fuck.
That was easily the best part of the movie.
It was
It's a
funny.
great
It
part.
was
was-
really funny.
It was good.
I don't remember the song, but I remember the part.
Agony, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
agony.
yeah. That's
I was in agony.
They were basically just comparing how hard it was. One was in a tower, one kept running away.
I did like one of the main songs, but I don't remember what it was, so I guess I didn't like it that much.
All I know is Rachel's still walking around and humming to the Into the Woods song.
Give me
Oh,
Into
yeah.
the
It
woods.
gets stuck in your head, though.
No, it's just they kept saying it over and over. Into the woods. We get it.
What are they
They're all
saying?
going into the woods.
Where are they going?
It's definitely the most musical I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I don't know. Haven't watched the Johnny Depp one?
Sweeney Todd?
Yeah. You should watch
Was
Was
Sweeney
that a
Todd.
musical?
I saw
That's a
Sweeney
musical.
Todd in the cinema.
That's a great movie.
I remember none of it, other than it was the
Meat
only
pie thing?
movie
Yeah.
to ever make me queasy about blood. Which is so bizarre. Ever since then, I get a little bit woozy when I see blood.
I feel like there's
remember it.
normal musicals, and then there's what you said. Like this was like a Broadway play.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
It felt more like a play, like with set pieces kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Bit weird, but something.
What do you think of it? Though?
Every song was unmemorable. Immemorable? Unmemorable?
Forgettable?
It was definitely forgettable.
But that's he forgets everything anyway.
It's true.
Like-
Every song was forgettable.
Like, because the lyrics were just sing-song
Dialogue,
style
yeah.
lyrics and dialogue, like, I don't remember any of it. It's completely different from The Descendants. Bring back The Descendants.
Fuck off.
What about the weird false ending? How everyone got married.
Oh,
and it was
wait.
False fucking
Wait,
ending.
you mean
I'm
halfway
like,
through?
40 more
Yeah.
minutes? What's going on?
No, I didn't look at the time. It felt like the movie had been on for 5 hours. I was like, I know this isn't the end, but it feels like there can't be too much left. And then there was another fucking movie.
I thought it ended there. I was like, oh fuck, this wrapped up pretty good.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I was
what
like,
I
I was
thought.
quite happy.
ending, a happy ending.
Right? That's what I thought. I was
Not
like,
even just a happy
"Yay."
ending. I was actually quite. If it had ended there, I would have been much more positive on this movie
Yeah.
because then it became the slowest fucking thing ever.
Great. I just had the enjoyment of having to make you guys watch it.
Look, don't get me wrong. Johnny Depp's rafiness is
I was
great.
just about to say that.
He was an actual rapist.
I forgot how much that disturbed me.
He was the actual creepiest dude.
And he's only in it for 5 minutes, if that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I will admit, I always feel like Johnny Depp is typecast and plays the same kind of shit, but that was just very fitting. Like as a rapist,
Yeah, it
he's
was
perfect.
good to see him playing himself.
He was in there for like 5 minutes, but he still managed to get 2 women inside him.
That's not how that normally works.
Look, Johnny Depp's a weird man.
That's probably the best part of the movie.
Ugh, yeah, no, there were some creeps in this.
For people that don't know, what is this movie about?
People
fairy
going
tales.
into the woods.
Fuck
It's about
off.
Into the
It's
Woods.
about the fairy tales.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of fairy tales crossing over with each other.
Yeah. It's all the fairy tales taking place at once. So like Cinderella, Red Riding Hood, Rapunzel,
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk,
That's it.
and that's about it.
Because the bakers aren't fairy tale. They're put into the story to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
this one.
So it's basically there's a couple that own a bakery and they want to have a kid, and they can't have a kid, and so they go on a quest for a witch.
Because the witch made it so they couldn't have the kid.
Spoilers.
Mm. Actually, as a character, I
Meryl
thought
Streep
Meryl
was
Streep
so good.
was good. I did like the witch. She was fucking batshit insane and did it well.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Not just funny, I mean, she's just fucking weird. Like, there was one part when she's in the tree and then she's just comes out of nowhere and is yelling at them. I was like, no, not that one. And then just disappears again.
She was actually pretty funny. Like her character was the most. I don't know. I guess the switch from normal acting to singing felt really natural for her. Whereas for some of the others, I was like, oh yeah, Emily Blunt's doing a good job. James Corden, his acting's a bit shit. Anna Kendrick was fine.
So the big guy.
The
He's
talk show host.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna
Yeah.
say he's just a stand-up comedian originally, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Was it-
does some
He does couple
minor
karaoke.
acting
That's why I know his face.
from the late night.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Doctor Who has one of the coolest episodes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Rachel tried to say he's from Doctor Who. I was like, I don't remember that.
He's the guy with the baby and he gets turned into one of those robots that get rid of all emotion.
Cyberman.
The Cyberman. He gets turned into one, but there's like a really good heartfelt part where his baby starts crying, and even though he's a Cyberman, he just starts killing all the other Cybermen to rescue his kid.
I don't remember. Rachel said the exact same thing. and I
He's
said
in it for 2 or 3 episodes in Doctor Who. There's one where upstairs they're like, there's a weird neighbor up there, and actually it's like a spaceship.
Okay, now I remember that episode.
Yeah. When he goes and stays at their house.
I remember that episode.
That's what I remember from. He has been in a couple of other shows as well. He's just like a minor actor, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, the upstairs spaceship that they didn't realize was there?
Yeah, they thought it was a room, but it
Yeah.
just wasn't a room at all.
Yeah. Weird. Well, let's review Doctor Who. It's much more interesting.
Let's review all of Doctor Who.
We'll be here for years.
Well, okay. What do you guys think of some of the character changes?
Character changes.
From the fairy tale.
What changes?
None of them
Well,
changed.
I was more thinking.
Red Riding Hood, the little cunt that's a thief.
She's
yeah,
a
you
bitch.
really didn't.
I was
like
just
her.
like, yes, fucking Depp, eat her. Like,
I thought she was cute in the beginning for 2 seconds, and then when she pushed her luck and kept stealing more stuff, I'm like, die.
That's what Kane was like.
Die.
I think that's what made me like her the most. Is she just kept taking things.
I
No.
actually got angry.
I was angry at her.
I was
you're-
like, I hope he gets bludged to death or
like,
big
do
fucking
you
rock.
not have any common decency in you? She just let you steal them in front of her, and you're gonna steal more.
And then the
Get the
bitch
fuck
ate
out.
them all.
Ah, yeah.
And
Didn't
she,
even take any to her
I
granny.
was happy she was eaten.
and she still asked for the basket.
Yeah, I know.
That's pretty funny, actually.
No.
Kids are entitled.
Especially in fairy tales.
I know.
Is Jack always dim-witted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because he's especially dim-witted in this.
Oh, he's stupid.
He was smarter in this than in the actual fairy
Yeah,
tales.
he was.
Is he?
really, he
Yeah.
was all right in this. His mum just didn't understand him.
Okay. Except for the fact he just kept going back out there and stealing shit.
Well, he had to show off for a girl. Like, come on, man.
Just kept
Just saying
going back
you wouldn't-
up.
I
You
know.
wouldn't steal me a singing harp.
No.
How stupid he is like 5 gold pieces. That's already too much. Then they were fucking like ingots of gold.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Made me angry.
Just say those big gold pieces he brought back would
That's
be
enough.
as valuable as 5 small ones.
It'd
Like,
be more.
imagine you'd
It'd be
melt
more.
it down and you'd make more coins.
Yeah, he just basically paid him like 500 gold pieces.
Which, when you think about it, for eternal youth, not bad.
What did you think of the princes? Because they were easily my favorite characters.
They were
I-
such asshats.
Yeah, but the line is like, I was brought up to be charming, not sincere.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
literally, that was one of my favorite lines. I
Yeah.
wanted to like say this movie had a couple of good lines in it where like it stuck with me.
Yeah.
And that one I was like,
Because he
he's
was very honest
He's
about
so
it.
honest about it.
It was actually the most sincere he was the whole movie.
Yeah.
He seemed like a good person at first. Though.
Yeah.
He only wanted her because she didn't want him. He's like, playing hard to get her. I'll tar the steps.
And he did say, though, that he thought that once he had her, he would be satisfied.
Yeah. But no, he was into the weird
Poor guy.
baker's wife.
Yeah, that scene, I thought they were being hypnotized or something in the forest.
No.
No.
They're just giving into their urges.
I just didn't. Yeah, they're both just giving into her urges. It's like, okay.
Mm.
She, at least, was being charmed because he was a prince and she was a peasant.
Yeah.
Like, what's it? Like, can't take advantage of someone that you work with if you're in a higher position than them?
But you can't.
There's, what is...
I know, you're talking about the law against it.
Yeah, like, not frowned upon.
Yes.
Anyway, he took advantage of his status, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
The status.
Her death
Wealth,
scene
looks.
was just.
That was weird.
Yeah,
I
she
felt like
just
they made
disappears.
made her kiss him so he wouldn't feel as bad when she died.
Yeah. But it would have been more meaningful if she was just like, no, get away from me. I have to go back to my husband. And then
fell
died.
down. Yeah.
I did like the fact that the birds dobbed on her. And they go and tell Cinderella. And she's like,
Not right now.
don't worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Right now we're killing giants.
What about how they asked her about the birds? She's like, they're just helping me, or whatever it is. She just,
Ignores them.
yeah,
Yeah, she's like, you can talk
glides
to
right
birds.
over her.
And she's just like, anyway, so the birds are helping.
Yeah.
So they're all a little bit mental in this.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
weird
the fact
characters.
that they weirded each other out, though.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't like when he just takes the cloak off of Little Red Riding Hood, and then she just stands there screaming, so keep going.
Yeah, no, just run. Just run, bruh.
Just,
like-
just leave.
But
She
he
would have
didn't
run
even
out of
really
voice
want
sooner or later.
children.
He's got 3.
It just ended with him
One
having
that
a
he'll
family.
end up like sleeping with.
Wait, why did the witch become
What?
goo?
Oh
That's
wait,
true.
I was thinking about
Wait.
the
Oh, yeah.
chick. No, forgot about the baby.
Oh my
Ah.
god. What?
Why do you have this issue with every review we do?
Oh god.
You need to be.
Why
on
did
watch
the
list.
witch become goo?
She didn't. She fell into the ground. The ground swallowed her.
I thought
Why?
she
Because that's
turned
what
into it.
happens. Don't walk on it.
So it just happens?
I thought her mum did it. Like her mum placed a curse on her.
Why? What?
I thought the whole thing was something about she losing her beans. She had to guard the magic beans, and if she didn't, then
And
the
she
curse
threw them
would...
everywhere.
Yeah, and she threw them all to them. Like she threw the beans away because she just gave up on life.
And then became goo?
Didn't become goo. The ground swallowed her.
Yeah, it became goo
The
afterwards.
ground swirled, and she got sucked in. She didn't
Yeah.
Which
melt.
got turned into goo.
Like a witch. Which has become goo.
It's
Alright.
probably because she gave up all her beans.
We're watching it again.
When she was throwing them around everywhere.
So is it-
Okay.
Before she swirled around, there was no goo there. After she swirled around, there was goo.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you think she turned into the tar pit?
Yeah, I thought she was the top it.
Oh, well, maybe she did it to help them. She was like, I guess I can do one good thing with my life. I'm a human
Well,
tar
she was
pit."
straight about to throw that kid to it, so.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah, well, I would have.
But
Oh, wait.
she had really good hair.
One of her
He
lines.
did
I
fucking
did.
fuck everything up.
What was it? Her line of, what is it? Use a nice, not good. And I was
Yeah.
like, it's so true. They're all so bad. They're just nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's like most people. You're nice. You're not good. You're just nice.
Like, you'll make bad decisions, but you're still nice about it.
A lot to learn from this movie. A lot not to.
Is there though?
Don't be like Johnny Depp. Don't be like most of them. Actually, just don't be like
Hey,
anyone.
if you like Johnny Depp, you get the girl.
True.
Twice.
When
Within
he's
5
dressed
minutes.
as the
That
grandma
was
though,
fucking so stupid.
like, oh my god. Oh, it's
What
like
about
nightmare.
Red Riding Hood when she's like, when you see the teeth, I was frightened and excited.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was so weird. I was like, Kane, there's something wrong with this movie.
there's something wrong with a lot of them. They've all got weird shit about them. What about the girl when she gets Rapunzel's hair and just starts? I'm like,
I know,
she's
she's
gonna
like-
rip it out
she
of
was,
her head.
She was planning to rip it out of her head. She was prepared to do that.
Why didn't any of them think about the corn in the first place? The hair.
The hair of
Who
the corn.
would?
Like the witch was meant to be intelligent.
Yeah. But she didn't. I don't think she even knew what the ingredients actually were. What the ingredients were. Like she knew the list,
Yeah.
but she didn't know if the cow was the right ingredient. She didn't know that the cloak was the right cloak.
And the only reason,
Because she believed that the hair was the right hair.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been she'd touched it, so
Yeah.
it lost all of
Yeah,
whatever
and-
power it would have had, I guess.
And why didn't anyone ever like end up explaining that Rapunzel was his sister?
Yeah,
Yeah, they completely skipped over that, didn't
Yeah, someone should really have brought that up at some point, and
You know,
now
shit.
she's gone. The witch, I mean. No one else knows. Mm.
That's funny. Didn't even think of that.
they? I thought that was going to become a plot point at some
Yeah.
point, but now you mention, I'm like, fuck, they just skipped over that.
They could have ended up together.
Well, she's with
Would've
the
been hot.
dumbass prince now.
Yeah, and she cried his eyes better.
Just salt in the wounds makes everything better.
She just runs through the fucking snake pit. The problem.
Yeah, that was weird. Also, it was weird that the witch put her there,
Hmm.
just on a small bit of land.
She's known one other person her whole life. I'd run through snakes to meet one other person. Like, all I know is that woman. Ew. No offense, Meryl Streep. You got better.
Why did
Got
the
better.
witch have to use her hair when she can just like poof in and out of places?
I don't know.
Because she didn't want to let her know she's a witch. She's trying to be like, I have to protect you from the evil world.
She is the evil world.
Yeah, basically.
She looked evil.
I don't know.
Really, the whole antagonist was Baker's father. He's the cunt of this world.
Isn't the antagonist?
Yeah.
They're all the antagonist and protagonist at the same time.
Kind of, yeah.
The whole point is about them like making like shitty choices and then redeeming
Oh
themselves.
my
The only
God.
one that
There's a
wasn't-
song about them blaming each other.
The only blameless person was the giant. He just went down for his egg and
Ah,
harp. He
Remember
got killed.
the stepsisters cutting their feet, though?
Oh my fucking
Fucking
god!
hell.
Yeah, that was brutal.
That is a dark scene.
That's from the original story. too.
Yeah.
Just
I
cut your
thought that
heel
was
off.
from the original
Yeah.
story.
That's from the original of Cinderella.
She just cuts her heel off.
Yeah.
I thought about the toe. I'm like, oh, yeah, and then the heel. I'm like, how you doing the heel?
Ugh.
Like, how much heel are we talking here?
And then Cinderella
Enough.
puts it on straight after.
Yeah.
It's just a shoe filled with blood.
That's why it went on so easy.
Just slipped on.
Why didn't the prince take the other shoe? Like
I know,
says-
you would think that he would.
yeah, he says
But-
he only needs the one, but really you'd need the two to compare them still technically. And
Or he could have saved half the time and did like
He wanted to bone her. He was like, you can keep the shoe, peasant. I'll be back for you later.
True. Also, killing the kid's mum just by pushing her over.
Yeah.
That's weak. That's so weak.
I mean, I know she fell on a tree, but
And
she didn't get
she's-
impaled
She
or
is
anything.
malnourished.
She is really malnourished. She had a fur coat on, though. That should have taken some of the blow.
Oh, wait,
this
she
is
was
after-
good then, yeah.
This is after they'd already eaten.
she probably had a good meal.
Well, at least one.
Well, considering the baby was born.
Oh yeah, it's been some
Oh,
time.
no,
yeah.
it wouldn't have been because she
I
got.
know she was fully pregnant.
She
Oh,
got
wait,
It's
yeah.
Still at least a
No,
day.
she went home and gave birth, and it was all the same day.
the witch took all the fun out of it for him.
Well, they'd been trying for years. I think they'd
He's
had
had
their
enough
fun.
fun.
No, you can never have enough fun.
No, I think you can. Her husband was James Corden. She'd had enough fun.
Like all that bread in the oven, it didn't do it where it counted.
Doesn't make sense. Stop it.
All right. Well,
All right, what's your favorite? Favorite scene?
The princes. At
Yeah,
the
Princess for
waterfall.
me. That was easy.
That was
I'd watch
so
that again.
funny. I actually feel like watching just that part again.
I like the Johnny Depp part.
That was
You
that was like my first one until I saw the prince scene.
I do like Jack with his cow, like it's his best friend. Like there's multiple scenes where I'm like, let him keep his friend.
No, eat that cow.
And then it just dies.
Yeah, it just
Why does it
dies.
just die?
I know. But I'm pretty sure it was dying of old age.
Yeah, it
like
had
it had
a-
a huge lump.
It had a
but
lump and everything.
wasn't giving milk anymore.
I do like the fact the witch is like, I prefer it alive. Show me to it like she
Yeah.
can just bring it
I
back.
could have just brought it back to life.
I did like the cow eating everything.
That
I
was-
know.
All right,
That's cute.
was that CGI'd or not?
I'd
Did you-
say so,
Or did it was it real?
unless they like literally cut a carrot into the shape of a fucking golden shoe.
It could have been sugar, but it was probably CGI.
It looked like,
You didn't.
Like-
I didn't see much CGI in this movie. Like
Really?
not bad CGI. Like
Ah.
no,
Ah,
the
okay.
effects of everything were all
Yeah.
like.
I was like, what, you think this is all real?
no.
cunt?
like in the last one, you could see it all. It looked bad. It looked
Oh
really
yeah,
crap.
yeah.
This one, it didn't actually look that
You talking
bad at
about
all.
Descendants?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
saying Descendants doesn't have good CGI?
Yeah, what
Yes.
the fuck are you
What
on?
are you?
Yes, he
did
is.
we
They
watch
don't
the
even
same
do
And we all
movie?
agree.
There was no CGI. It was clay animation and green screen.
Your
No.
clay animation and green screen.
It was real magic. You fucks. Disney is real.
Disney magic.
It was slightly better than the thumbnail I envisioned.
Mm.
Which thumbnail? You talking about the one with all the characters on it?
No, just when you go to Disney,
Oh, it has
you
the
click
prince
over to the movie,
and the girl.
and I saw the picture, I'm like,
Actually, I did find it interesting because I saw this when it first came out and it was so fucking boring and I didn't like any of it. So I thought that I'd just dislike it again and I was going to struggle. But watching it again, I don't know if it's because I'm seeing it for the second time or if it's because I'm older now that I was like, not that bad. Don't enjoy it overly, but it's not that bad. It had parts that I could appreciate more, I think.
mm.
And I did pay more
It
attention.
had innuendo,
Mm,
so it had that going for it.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's fine.
Like, I'm happy when they do twists on fairy tales and stuff like that. I prefer the darker
I
versions.
wish I
but-
knew the twist was coming, because I'm like, Amy, we're eating, and Amy's like, how much longer has this got? I'm like, oh, it's almost finished. Check the time. I'm like, it's not almost
Oh,
finished.
so when I got to that part,
Where they were all getting married and that.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
the getting married bit, I was just like, oh, it's probably almost over.
yeah, because we
Not
had to
almost
pause
over.
it when Tamara came in, and I was like, oh, there's a lot more. And that's what I was wondering, like, what's going to happen
Yeah,
here.
see, I didn't see that when you paused it. I didn't see how long was left. Now I'm regretting my life choices for the day. But it's fine. It's alright.
It's funny because I think I get what they were going for. Like, it's not the happy ending,
Yeah, yeah.
which is cool. But then it became the slog.
It's pretty bad. Like, I'm trying to decide who I think the worst character was. Obviously, the prince is not great. The cheating baker's wife, not great. Him leaving his baby, not great. But he did come back after talking to his dead dad. So, you know. The kids were insufferable, but Jack was okay. He just wanted to be friends with a cow. I think Meryl Streep was not too bad. Like,
We're
obviously
talking
she
worse
was
as
bad.
in like
The
acting,
No,
writing.
I mean
what?
their characters, just like how bad of people they were.
Oh, it's Little Red Riding Hood all the way.
She's not that
The
bad.
witch
She's
is a
just
horrible person, but
kid.
that bitch is stealing just food left, right, and center right in front of people.
I know. Right in front
She's
of them
so
while she looks at 'em.
hungry.
She's not.
She's
She literally
hungry.
just grabbed the biscuit at the beginning, the first time you see her, and then like she wants the bread. She makes that clear and just eats the biscuit in front of them. I was already like tilted, and then
I was
Oh my
already in
God.
support of the wolf killing her. like.
yeah. I couldn't wait for that wolf.
I was like, yes, I know she dies, but damn, she didn't. They did the original story, except he cuts the wolf's belly open, but he's supposed to fill him with rocks and throw him in the river or some shit.
That's unnecessary.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta do.
I think he's already dead.
This time he gets turned into a coat.
Yeah.
That's true.
The circle of life.
Did she come back with a coat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't take notice of that.
But Jack walks up to her and goes, "I like your like your cape," and she's like, "Oh, thanks. Don't fucking touch me. I got a knife."
I may have
Ah,
looked away
yeah.
at that time.
You're probably just
Don't have
crying
good
because it was
hearing.
still on.
Probably.
What was your least favorite scene?
Little fucking Red Riding Hood.
Just in that first scene of her.
Yeah.
Because it's just
Uh,
angry.
It angered me. Like so much. Oh, when he tried to take the coat and then played it off like he was joking.
Oh, yeah, that was
He had
weak.
just let her steal all this food and she was a bitch.
Yeah.
She couldn't even be nice just for a moment.
Yeah, she's a horrible character.
Hate her.
A man in the woods is trying to take your clothes off. You get your clothes
Yeah,
back.
she's happy with the wolf.
Touching her and pushing her around.
Yeah, the wolf was
Yeah,
very
but
touchy.
she was excited
It's
and
like, yeah,
scared.
I gotta show you something beautiful.
So excited, so scared.
This movie had some mixed messages, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Mm.
What about you?
Least favorite.
Yeah.
I think the wedding scene, that whole build up to the wedding scene. I don't know why.
The whole build up.
The happy ending.
First half
Yeah.
of the movie.
The happy ending is the worst scene.
No, I feel like it's somewhere around there for me too. It was just like I liked the cute, like Cinderella seeing the baker's wife with a baby and being like, "The fuck, she really did need my shoe for a baby."
That was good. I like that.
I liked that, but the rest of that scene is like meh. And then the giant, everything to do with the giant didn't really.
Yeah, I think the giant.
the
was
giant
shit.
seemed unnecessary. For
Then they
everything.
killed the giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Bullshit.
anything to do with the giant, I didn't really enjoy.
Pretty much everything in the last half is like it's. I got to pick from there basically.
Yeah.
Still like the scene, Jack, when he's like, oh,
Ah,
whispering
yeah.
to the cow.
Is that? Did he love the cow in the story? I can't remember.
Not that I remember.
It depends. In the original or the modern.
I don't think he's ever like been best friend.
He just does it.
Because that's a the start of the original story is very quick.
Mm.
It gets to the giant part very quickly. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, he gets the beans.
Yeah.
it's
In
just
fact,
his...
the whole storyteller is very short.
But most of the fairy tale is about him up in the beanstalk and the fee fi fo fum bullshit.
Yeah.
Actually, interesting that they like skipped over that in this, which I kind of like. The fact they just cut out
Yeah.
that like everyone already knows, like just cut past it. All right, who's your favorite character?
Meryl Streep.
Yeah, the wolf.
Yeah, you guys would pick the wolf.
Can relate to it. Oh, joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you are. We've heard you in other podcasts.
What do you mean?
You know what we mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Your
You
horse
literally
child.
said James Corden is gonna get with Little Red Riding Hood.
Not Red Riding Hood.
We know
In
what
this
you
one?
meant. Yeah.
No!
You said what you said.
He's getting with the other chick.
You forgot about the baby.
The princess.
Who was yours?
How did you choose?
Meryl
If you-
Streep.
Wait, like, because when I said he's gonna sleep with one of the three,
Mm-hmm.
why did you choose her over the other two?
You said there are only two.
No, you said
It just
three.
sounded funny.
I assumed you meant he was taking Little Red Riding Hood, the baby, and Jack as three children.
Yeah,
No, the other guy.
and that he'd forgotten Cinderella.
I forgot
That's what I
Cinderella.
thought.
So yeah, I
but I
insist-
meant he's gonna eventually end up being with Cinderella.
Well, it
I thought you were just
sounded
talking
like...
about the three other than the baby.
there is only two children.
Well, I forgot
Yeah.
about
Cinderella's
the
got
baby
a child.
altogether.
technically.
Yeah, but there was three newly added to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we were talking about it, he was talking about children. He didn't want
Mm.
children. Now he's got three.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
I meant the kids, and then Aaron was like, "Yeah, and he's gonna end up with the girl," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Ew."
Yeah. I hate fuck that bitch for eating all that bread.
Wow. Do you want to tone it down a little bit?
And then Cinderella can clean up. She likes cleaning up.
I don't think it's that kind of cleaning up.
Right.
wow.
Right.
Like, this is why they call me the baker.
What does that even mean?
Putting bread in all the ovens.
I end this podcast.
Jesus Christ.
So what's your critical score, hey?
Hold on, least favorite character.
Jack.
Um.
The cow. No.
You love the cow.
I love the cow.
Which one? The one that's painted white with
Not the flower one.
Probably.
That one can.
I was gonna say, as anyone that didn't do
Rapunzel.
it for me, it might be maybe the baker's wife.
I reckon Rapunzel.
No,
I
she was
liked
weird
her.
and awkward.
she's weird and awkward in everything she does.
Yeah, she.
Yeah. I like that.
Did you
funny.
say Rapunzel?
Yeah, I don't like Rapunzel
How
in this.
dare you?
Yeah. I
Is it
didn't
'cause
like
she
Rapunzel
was-
either.
Is it because she's the hottest one there?
She was too
She's
normal.
not the hottest one
She's the
there.
hottest one
She looks weird.
Yeah, hot weird.
I don't know to see that cow.
Weirdly hot.
Nah,
Who's the hottest one there?
Rapunzel looks.
Who's the hottest one there?
Which one's Rapunzel?
If you're going like
That
hot,
one in the pink.
The one in the thing.
Which one's pink?
Oh yeah. The one that looks different to all the other ones. She has blonde curly hair.
She
And
has
she's
the
next
long
to Meryl
hair.
Streep. People climb
Oh,
her.
that one.
People climb her.
Yeah, that one.
Oh no, Aaron's choice.
I reckon Emily Blunt.
fuck off.
Yeah, we know that's your choice. Nah, I reckon Emily Blunt is heaps prettier than Rapunzel.
I think she is not
Which
attractive
one's
at all.
Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt's hell pretty.
Emily Blunt is
Em-
not
the
attractive
Baker
at
Wife.
all.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's alright.
She's
Yeah.
not.
she's pretty as.
She's like a 5 at best.
What?
Hey, she's more than a 5.
So
Alright,
I'm a
6.
2.
6 at best.
But attitude and personality make it count. While the blonde chick, she's got like no personality.
She's like a piece of bread
Yeah, I know.
with curly hair on it.
Gonna
She's
butter
like
it
a
so
piece of
good.
bread.
Did you just say, can you butter it?
It's like gonna butter it so good.
Ew.
He said bread.
Can
You
I
butter
go
bread.
home now?
Can I go with you?
You can after you've had your buttered bread.
I don't want the buttered bread.
With one long hair on it.
Yeah.
Cooked into the loaf at the bakery.
Well, it's gonna
Alright.
eat buttered bread. I'll toast it first.
Oh.
All right, finals. Oh, we'll go critical. Do you have a set one? Do you feel like the acting was good? Were the graphics good? Was the story good?
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
It came together very well considering what it was.
It's annoyingly funny, and I suppose the acting was alright for the genre.
yeah.
The singing, the singing was sing song. Oh, was it sing words like when you
Just sing words.
sing like when?
No, I know
what
what
is
you're
it
trying to
called?
say, but I think there's a
I can't remember the term.
yeah, where you just sing
It's
your
not
dialogue.
just actual singing. They're just singing their dialogue,
Yeah.
and there's a term for it, and I can't remember it.
Clearly.
Yeah, no shit, you don't know either.
It's just sing song.
Sing song.
Sing song. Alright, let me see if I can find that term.
Good. Make yourself useful.
You say it's beautiful, but there is some parts that do look like just set pieces, like from a play.
I'm giving it a 3 for critical.
I was leaning around there too.
Like, there's not much I can really fault with it. Really? But, I don't know, I just really can't see myself giving it more than 3.
At the same time, if you can't fault much,
It's an average movie, like a little bit above average.
I think it's a bit above average.
That's why it's a 3.
So yeah, probably a 3 critical. Maybe a 3.5.
I'm thinking 3.5
3.5?
because 3 feels too low.
Yeah, I've got to say, I was thinking 3, and I'm like, I don't think I can actually give it a 3 because there's not much wrong with it critically, other than me not liking some of the acting choices.
And some of the pace at the
Yeah,
end, the final
I
half.
reckon 3.5 is pretty fair considering. Also, all I can find is it just being called sing song or a weird German word.
So it was
called
sing song, and you gave me shit over it.
Sprechengesang.
I want to beat you right
Wow. Can't believe you didn't
Aaron,
remember it was
it's
called
Sprechengesang.
Sprechengesang. Sprechengesang.
If you're German, you're welcome.
If you're German, you probably still didn't understand what she said. She probably murdered it.
Yeah, look. I'm not good at accents. I only
Or
speak.
making sense.
Wow.
Doesn't
To
sound
be
like
fair,
she's good at
though,
much.
she is just a woman.
That's very hurtful. But
Is it
at least I'm not Rapunzel.
Is it?
That's
At least
what I've
you're
got
not
going
Rapunzel.
for me.
Wow.
It looks fucking weird. It looks like a robot with no personality and too much hair.
You're speaking all the things I want to hear.
You know, only
If she was
half
a robot, it'd be cooler.
only half of that hair that people climb is from her head. Just saying.
Really?
Yeah.
They braid it all together
Yeah.
for extra strength.
What's
that would
everyone's
hurt a
critical?
lot more than she makes it seem.
What was everyone's critical?
You guys gave it a 3.5. I gave it a 3.
Yours?
3.5.
Wow, it's like the closest we've had to a unit.
Now
Again,
we've got to
Martin's fucking our
go
Now you
unanimous
gotta go
decision.
personal.
personal.
I, for one, enjoyed the first half.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm going to deduct from that second half of being garbage.
I'm surprised you guys liked it as much as you did, actually.
I like musicals. It's one of my favorite genres.
I'll give you a 3 for personal.
One of my favorite movies is Repo Man, which is like
Repo
a...
the Genetic Opera.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, when are
Wow.
we watching that?
That one's fun.
What
That's
is
like
it?
this.
I love
What's
Repo.
it about?
It's set in
Weird
the future,
futuristic.
and basically, if your organs run out, like if you smoke and drink or whatever, and you fuck up your liver, you can buy a new liver. But if you don't meet your monthly repayments, they will repossess it, and this guy just comes and like murders you. It's great, and the whole thing's a musical, and Paris Hilton's in it.
Was it called like some synthetic opera or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
That's got
Can
a
we
weird
watch a
name.
couple of songs from it after this? Time to wrap it up.
I'll give it 3 for personal.
3.
That's
I'm going
where
3.
I reckon I am.
This movie feels so
Holy shit.
3. It's
Yeah,
better than
it's
average.
Such a 3.
So 3 for you, do?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
such a
It's
3.
Such a 3.
Because I'm like, it was pretty okay.
It's look. See, when I think about like the Descendants, is like not bad, just kind of average.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is above it. Like this kind of hit on those markers that Descendants didn't.
It's funny because I didn't expect everyone to vote for the Descendants the way that they did, and I didn't expect everyone to sort of like this as much as they do. I think we've all just discovered that we like fairy tale musicals.
I have always liked
Musical.
musicals and fairy tales.
I think we should watch Repo next.
Like the problem is I don't like to like musicals.
Yeah, no one does. But now that it's out there, because you've discovered that you love the Descendants, you might as
I
well
don't
just
love
embrace it.
the Descendants. Fuck.
Hey, is musicals like country?
Alright, you got a choice.
Oh, do we have a choice? And the choice of a new generation. What is it?
Ties. So I've got
Ties with
6.375.
Descendants.
Uh-huh.
So it.
It.
No. So it ties with the Street Fighter movie and A Long Way Down.
Above
Oh,
Huh?
above
Oh.
Street Fighter.
Below Street Fighter.
Hold on, I need to see. Wait. So is it Street Fighter,
Above A Long
then
Way
A Long
Down.
Way Down?
Yep.
In between.
No, are they all the same? Or what?
So in the list right now, we've got Street Fighter and A Long Way
I'll
Down.
see if I can get it up on the.
So and it ties with those two movies.
Okay.
Got
I reckon it goes in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
I've definitely watched Street Fighter over this again. Never in my life.
I will never watch Street
willingly
Fighter for
watch
as
A
long as
Long
I
Way Down.
live.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Kane will watch it again
Nuh-uh.
at one point, and you will see some of it.
I won't. I'll close my eyes.
Fuck off.
So what was it? 6 point.
6.375.
I see it.
Oh, okay.
Between.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I reckon it's above Street Fighter.
Nah,
I put it under Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
I put it between.
Like, I hate Rotten Tomatoes, but when I see that they gave Monty Python 97%, makes me happy.
They gave it a 97%.
Yeah, it's as,
And you
it's
say
almost
we're
as good-
biased on
it's
comedies.
almost as good as Casablanca, a cult classic.
I'm saying in between.
It's actually, it's not even a cult classic. It's just a classic.
It's
Casablanca.
a classic. You're between?
Yeah.
What about you, Aaron?
In between.
In between it is.
In fact, can we put A Long Way Down?
A longer
down?
way down the list.
I can't believe Street Fighter is above A Long Way Down.
Street
For
Fighter.
good reason. Look
For
what.
nostalgia.
Look,
For nostalgia. What?
for good reason. It's a shit movie.
Are you looking at the right thing?
Wait, is A Long Way Down and Street Fighter both 22%?
or a mistake.
You're right. Street
Street
Fighter
Fighter's
should be
more.
higher. Is that upset? Really, I wouldn't expect The Long Way Down to be that like low on Rotten
It's
Tomatoes.
really like proves that they do need to be right next to each other. Though.
Oh shit, I wasn't looking at the IMDb. A Long Way Down's higher than Street Fighter on there.
Yeah, fucking woody. Street Fighter's trash.
You're trash.
You only like it because you grew up with it. If you hadn't seen it, if I could erase it from your memory and you could
I can
see
watch
it for the first
Dumb
time,
movies now and enjoy them.
because you've already seen them.
No, I haven't.
Kane, you can't trust IMDb. Because
Yep.
look, Bad Boy Bubby got a 7.4.
Oh.
Street
From
Fighter gets a
Jamie.
3.9.
No, I trust that. Dip.
Barter's got a 4.
Dip.
Like, they don't believe. Like, where is everything below 3.9?
Wait, Marta's got higher than Street Fighter on IMDb. I can't trust it.
I can. Martyrs is not bad.
Marta's is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
I don't remember it, but I remember not liking it.
I didn't find it that bad at all.
Apparently,
It's not
I was
that
brutal on
bad.
it.
Huh?
Apparently, I was brutal on it.
What did I give it? Yeah, I expected about that.
That's
It's
an
not,
average movie. That's lower than average.
It's not great.
It's
Um,
lower than average though.
So which list do you want me to send you from now on? That one or the one without the IMBD stuff?
Oh no, keep them up there. I think they're fun. All right, so where did it land on the list? Is it 24?
I've got it as 24. Yep.
All right. So, Into the Woods. Now 24 on this list. The top 25 movies of NPC full time. Into the Woods.
Well, Bad Boy Bubby is in the top 40.
Yeah, but we're working it down.
It's true. It's not fair.
We're getting it there.
It deserves better than some of these movies. Like Pokemon, the first movie, should probably be below Bad Boy Bubby.
No.
If it didn't have nostalgia going for it, and it wasn't the Pokemon theme.
They didn't have all these good things going for it.
Yeah, but they're like the hollowest good things going for it.
Hollow is good enough.
Nostalgia shouldn't be like what's getting things ranks, but
But
does.
is.
It does, and I.
Hey,
admit,
Bad Boy Bobby's got nostalgia.
now
who?
let's go back and watch it.
No, I meant we've already seen it before when we were younger.
Yeah, I was just disturbed.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus. No one's got nostalgia for movies like that.
How many people have nostalgia for Bad Boy Bubby?
Like, this brings me back.
Brings me back to the weird fucking days. Also, Bad Boy Bubby is still trending as our highest viewed video. It's now
And is our lowest rated.
it's making out its way to 2,000 views.
I think we need to
Just- It's Jamie.
invert it. Then it makes more sense.
Does it?
Our number one is getting the most views.
Number one horrible movie.
The worst movie we've ever seen. 2,000 views.
It's so Jamie fucking with us.
It's gotta be Jamie. Jamie, if it's you, comment your confession on someone else's podcast.
Just say.
We'll never
It
know.
I've been
was
fucking
me.
with the NPCmates podcast.
Never know.
So what's the next movie then?
Does he
Ah,
actually listen to all
It's
of our
between
podcasts?
us, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Do you want
It's
to
up
spin
to
a
me.
wheel and flip a
No.
coin?
You picked Descendants, you fuck.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, but now we feel weird about it.
Yeah, you do feel dirty.
You've changed us.
Feel dirty.
We're all tweens. Alright. Let's decide who's picking the next Disney. Ready? You want to spin it? I thought it would make.
Flip the coin at this point.
It's me.
Descendants.
Descendants 3. We'll skip the middle one. Can you bring up Disney Plus? I don't know what I want.
Movie.
Alright, let's have a saucy sauce.
Does it work better on the fucking computer? Does it work?
It
Shit.
stalls all the time.
Yeah.
Huh? Like
Every time we
buffers.
start a movie, in the first 5 minutes, the sound will keep playing, but the screen will freeze, and then it'll revert back.
Okay, mine doesn't do that.
Go to alphabetical movies,
But-
please.
It refuses to let me use my magic remote, like as an actual remote. It's like
Okay.
it decided to lock in every app across all devices the same way, so I have to use up, down, left, right. Nothing on my TV makes me do that besides this app.
I use it on the Xbox and I have no problems.
I'll go to. Came out.
Just
You
They're
guys
just
complain
cunts.
about everything.
True.
We notice that you don't. It probably does
Disney,
happen.
The black hole. Blackbeard's ghost.
The
You didn't
brave
notice that
little
Pokemon shit, and
toaster.
it's right in front of you.
What?
On Pokemon Sword and Shield, the
Oh,
pop in
yeah.
and shit.
You guys complain about everything though.
Well, you should complain about things
I
that
watched
stall.
Captain Marvel.
Did you?
Did.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Ooh, maybe I should make you
one?
watch Narnia.
I watched it the
Narnia.
other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Watched them both.
Cinderella 3. What could be happening? Like,
Go down.
Cool runnings.
Come on,
Ooh,
we're
the
still recording.
dinosaur. Yeah, I
Davy
know.
Crockett.
You should have already had your pick.
I forgot.
I already
How
had
to
my
build
pick.
a better boy for Martin.
Do I want to pick
You're a
something?
cunt.
Oh wait, have you seen Tarzan, Kane?
A long time ago.
Which one?
Hmm,
Hey, they got Dr. Dolittle.
I told you they had Dr.
No, you
Dolittle.
didn't. Shut up.
Oh, I want to watch.
You want to watch all of it?
Drinking weenie.
Mm. Just for the
Flubber.
fact that I don't want to say it.
Flying rubber.
Garfield. I never watched that.
Good.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Okay at best.
Herbie.
Haunted Mansion.
Worst ever.
Greatest Eddie Murphy movie of all time.
No.
Wow, there's a lot of Herbie movies.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Homeward Bound.
I never saw that.
There's two of them?
I guarantee you will like Homeward Bound.
You will.
I guarantee I will fucking cry.
Yeah, and
You
then-
will.
and then love it.
Inspector Gadget. I
Let's
used to love
watch
those.
Into the Woods.
For fuck's sake.
And we wouldn't have to do a podcast next week. It's this one.
Alright, everyone has to watch The New Lady and the Tramp.
That's your pick?
That's my pick.
Where is that?
Tramp.
Down there on the left.
That
Or a
one?
tramp.
There was something else that I wanted to watch, but I've been trying to get Kane to watch Lady and the Tramp with me since the Disney Plus came out, and he's like, watch it on your own. Now you gotta watch it with me.
Can I watch
Wow.
the cartoon?
No. Well, if you want, but you gotta review the new one.
Yeah, like, you're allowed to watch these.
I'm like, no, never.
No, you are not
Only the
allowed
live
to watch it.
action. Go down a bit though, just in case. Like
When
I've
did-
already made my pick.
When was
but-
there a Lion King 1.5?
Oh, Maleficent. Ages ago. Like 15 years ago.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the pick is what?
I forget. Oh, Lady and the Tramp.
Alright, the new Lady and the Tramp on Disney Plus.
I don't really want to
Look,
see it
another
that much.
musical,
But...
The Mistletones.
Ugh, kill me.
Better watch Mulan too.
I know. Can we do that now? After we watch Repo.
What's Mulan 2?
Wait, I kind of want to watch National Treasure.
Oh my god, I used to love Mr. Magoo.
When are we reviewing National?
If you pick it, we would.
It's not a national treasure.
It's
a
a national.
lie.
All right, I'm taking it to National Treasure.
Are you
It's a
really?
Yeah, I
national
am.
disaster.
Yes, we don't
I
have to watch
love
Lady and the
National
Tramp.
Treasure. We're
Dodged the
still
bullet
watching
again.
Lady and the
God,
Tramp.
National Treasure. New bottom of the list.
No, I love National Treasure.
Wait, you don't like it? I remember liking it.
It's so
It's
funny.
so bad quality.
It's so
What do you mean bad
funny.
quality?
It's not
the
that bad.
jokes are bad.
No,
But it's Nick Cage.
it's so
I know who it
good.
is.
Finding treasure.
It's terrible.
How's
Oh,
it terrible?
Kane, they've got my favorite Martian.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my fucking god.
What do you want about?
The
Which
movie.
Martian?
It's
My
called My.
favourite
Let's watch that,
Ah.
please.
Okay.
Let's do my favorite Martian.
Oh, can we do national? We're doing National Treasure just to piss Aaron off.
Look,
my
whatever it is,
favorite.
I'm about to end this
Please.
fucking podcast, so say which one.
Uh,
5, 4, 3,
I don't know.
2,
I guess National Treasure.
1.
But I think everyone
National
in their
Treasure!
own time should watch my favorite Martian.
I'll never watch it in my life now.
Please.
NPC.